the vision with LyfeLynk is to revolutionize the healthcare systems. So there are a lot of diseases which still need a lot of solutions that are not available because that data is very much fragmented. It's not available unified at one place. And especially if you talk about countries like India or similar countries where there are no unified health IDs. So this data is very fragmented. So that's why we want to bring in the solution where you can access your health data at any point with the click of a button. You just have to store it, and then also it can also bring you another value, that is the money. So you can actually monetize it. And we're also doing device integrations like Apple watches, your Fitbit devices, Gabit, so that you can even amalgamate that data and use the data that you upload and work on your fitness with us. The rewards and everything have been curated to bring in more users to share maximum amount of data that they can, because the purpose is to get more data. So the more data that is there, it will be more valuable for the research and pharma industries as well.
Welcome back, guys. Today I'm here with Sivia, the co-founder and CEO of LyfeLynk, a decentralized platform that allows users to track and monetize their health data thanks to ICP. And the first question for you, Sivia, is what is LyfeLynk and what's the main problem that you're solving?
So at LyfeLynk, we are bringing the first health data marketplace wherein you can store, access, and monetize your health data, and even make it available for research and health institutes to extract meaningful outcomes from it and use it for research and medicinal purposes. So the vision with LyfeLynk is to revolutionize the healthcare systems. So there are a lot of diseases which still need a lot of solutions that are not available because of the dearth of data, and because that data is very much fragmented. It's not available unified at one place. And especially if you talk about countries like India or similar countries where there are no unified health IDs. So this data is very fragmented and it's not segregated. So that's why we want to bring in the solution where you can access your health data at any point with the click of a button. You just have to store it, and then also it can also bring you another value, that is the money. So you can actually monetize it. And we're also doing device integrations like Apple watches, your Fitbit devices, Gabit, so that you can even amalgamate that data and use the data that you upload and work on your fitness with us and earn rewards. So
Nice.
this is the whole platform. So this is actually the rewards and everything have been curated to bring in more users to share maximum amount of data that they can, because the purpose is to get more data. So the more data that is there, it will be more valuable for the research and pharma industries as well.
Right. And I think there's a very important value in this, both for the end user and for research and institutions, because for the end user, as you were saying, there's not a unified place where all the health data about an individual are stored and shared. And this is not only in India, I think, or these developing countries, but also I see it in Italy, for example, where basically I had different checks for some diseases or other issues. But then I have to go and check in different folders where I put that document, and so it's not stored digitally somewhere where it's easily accessible for the end user. And on the other side, there's not a place where all data are stored and available for research and for advancing research. So I think this is another important problem that you're solving. So you can put all this data together in one unified place, and of course I think also in an anonymous way, so that users' data is protected. So I wanted to ask you, how do you protect users' data?
Yes, definitely. So I think you've been bang on in saying, what is the purpose of LifeLink? So again, even in India, we have, in fact, not even in digital form, we have a lot of data in physical forms, like physical reports. with the users, carrying heavy documents wherever they go, and in case of emergency there a lot of data is lost. So yes, so talking about privacy, yeah, so the data is anonymized first, and it's a consent based mechanism where if the user does not give consent, even we as the LifeLink platform, as the platform provider, also cannot access that data. So it's stored in the user machine. So only when they give the consent, then we can fetch the data, then we anonymize it. There's no demographic details of that person, name, their personal details, age. Everything is not shared. Age is shared because obviously, we want to, because the research institutes, they need that data. But your personal information, like, your location, your name, that is not shared your with the buyer. So after it's anonymized, then only the AI is put through it to bring out the data in the columns and everything, and then it is made available for the research and pharma institutes. So we're taking care of privacy and security at all levels.
Nice. Yeah, this is very important. And I wanted to ask you, why did you choose to build specifically on ICP? And what are the main features that you use and that ICP provides?
Yes, so there, the main features that have actually helped us, providing this anonymity and privacy to the users are HTTPS outcalls, and definitely the vetKeys feature has given us an amalgamation, easy access of making it a Web 2 and Web 3 amalgamation. Because with that, with the use of vetKeys, we have EHR integrations, like we are integrated with India's, so that is, one of the world's highest EHR system, where it gives access to more than 100 crore people's data. So, we have a direct integration with that because of the vetkeys feature that ICP has. And again, the HTTPS outcalls, it works on the privacy and security of the data, where it is encrypted and decrypted at different levels. So these definitely, because there is a a lot of development that ICP is working on, and their main motive is decentralization. This has actually helped us in, securing the data.
And I was reading on your website that you also use AI. And do you want to share some more details about how you integrate AI within your product?
Yes, definitely. So, as I mentioned, that there are a lot of AI and ML models that we are using at the back end. When this data is stored on a machine, and once it is anonymized, so then we put to use the AI and ML machines to extract the meaningful data from these reports. And this data is then made available for the pharmaceutical and research institutes. So AI models are bringing out the useful information from a lot of health data that is available otherwise, which would be cumbersome otherwise to, segregate it into what is the useful and meaningful information and what is not required. So we are using AI there, and we are also using AI to give you health insights. Like as a user, so, your fitness journey is being devised and monitored by the AI agents. So, they are amalgamating data from this physical documents that you're uploading, the scan documents that you're uploading, and also from your fitness devices, using tracking all this data and then giving you a holistic fitness recommendation to work on your health as well. And this we have worked because if there is no, perk, and there is no end use for the user, it's not just a storage device where, you can digitally secure your data and then chronologically store it and then access it anywhere, but this data is actually being put to use. And we want more users to share more data, as I mentioned before as well, and that is why we are working on the fitness journey as well, to give that bait to the users to bring in more data.
Right. And I was curious, did you already onboard some users and what was their feedback?
Yes, so in a beta phase, we've had more than 1,000 to 1,500, like between 1,000 to 1,500 users who were testers as well. So definitely, we've been working with their feedback only. We have been working on improving the product. So monetization, we've introduced a new layer of, questions, everything based on their feedback, and they have been happy to, the initial users, they were mostly amalgamation of Web 2 and Web 3 users both, because I belong to a family of healthcare providers. So I am belong to a family of doctors. So for me, going out there and working with the real patients at the ground was very important and get their feedback. So they were very happy, obviously, especially, coming from India, because they didn't have particular application where they can store this data and then access it whenever they want to. And a layer of blockchain and AI has actually made that possible because the security is now not compromised.
Thank you very much. And I was also curious about if you already partnered with some research institutions that will be interested in purchasing users' data.
Yes, so we have already we've been partnering with a lot of hospitals, so that's where our research started from. But and also, pharmaceutical companies here in India who have shown interest. We have been partnering with them, so they're waiting for the Play Store app to go live, which should happen I think because we have already published it. There are just approval waiting from their end, so they're just waiting for that. And also there are research institutes here in India which are working specifically on medicinal research and all, so we are in talks with them as well.
Okay. And would you like to share some data about the health market, how big it is, and how do you plan to conquer market share?
Yes. So, if you talk about in the form of, if you talk about, users and otherwise the spending, so the health market, it sits at more than 1.2 billion users. And, with if you say the TAM for the market is around 64.5 billion, that is the kind of market that we're looking at. And the potential users for LifeLink here are 51 billion. So even if we target 10% of it, so 5.1 billion is the market that LifeLink is you looking to target. So that is how big it is. So healthcare market, and it's not only just, so this I'm talking about from the user perspective, but if you talk about from the health industry perspective and from the pharmaceutical perspective, it goes even higher. So a lot of potential there, which is untapped, which needs to come out and be used for the research and pharma institutes, definitely.
Right. So it's a very huge market. And would you like to show us a demo of your platform?
Yes, definitely. I would love to do that. So let me just share my screen there. So this is the new version of the app. So if you go to lifelink.in, so you will see the web app that is there, that is an older version. So this is a complete revamped version that will also be available on the Play Store. So this is the first screen from where you get started. And we are taking just simple basic data about you that will help us in tracking your vitals and everything. So, you can add your personal data there just in few steps. So, right, and it will help you. So this is your, fitness goal that you want to work on. You want to lose fat, you want to gain muscle, you just want to stay active, right? And this is basically to help the AI agent work in the direction that you really want to go. This is feeding the data for the AI. So just basic information that you want to give, and then it will give you your personalized plan. So, this is your weight loss plan. The target data is also there. So it is, working on it monthly or weekly, bi-weekly, you can put that, and projected progress there. So you want to lose 10 kgs in 20 weeks with a healthy rate of 0.5 kg per this. This is how this goes. And now this is the health dashboard that one can see. And once the tokens are live, so you can earn a lot of you'll earn tokens based on the step count that you do, the sleep that you have, the exercise that you target. And this is the health records. So you can here from here you can just click a picture or upload it from your gallery. You have any reports in any form, PDF or in text or in a JPG, just scan it and upload it. It will be available here. So this is basically your food counter, as in, so once you log your food, what sort of food you're having. So based on that, it gives you then the recommendations on what are what sort of calories are there, what is the carb content, what is the uh, food content, what sort of exercise you should be doing, the exercise that you do and the exercise that they will be giving. And this is the tracking for different your daily goal. You have a walk goal, you have a calorie intake goal, you have push-ups challenge, daily meditation, cycling challenge, and everything. And from there, based on that, you can earn lifelink tokens, which you can then um, redeem on the data marketplace. So health data marketplace is still not live, but once we will this is work in progress, where you can, once the tokens would be live, you can redeem those tokens on the health data marketplace as well. And you can also make your health records available. So this is from where you can add your health records, like add a new health record. You can upload a file, you can upload it from a folder. All right, and you can just keep it in separate folders, or if you want, like you said, that reports for your eye checkups, if there are reports for your heart, similarly you can keep it, and you can then see them in a chronological manner, like I showed you there. Let me just enter the folder title, could be eye records. Yes, and then I will be uploading a new file in this. I will choose a file, any, this will be any PDF or any JPG that you have. You can just add a tag so that you can search it with a tag. If you have any, latest report, or if you want to see 10 years back report, anything, any tags that you want to create, just create that. You can add a note if you want to, do keep some information around that. And then that is available, like you can see now in the health records, there's an iRecords folder, and then it is available for you to see anywhere. This is how it is.
Thank you very
So this
much.
is basic version that is now live. So once and this will be live on the Play Store app as well. And once the health data marketplace goes live, that is with the token launch. So you can also transact, you can sell this data, you can also earn rewards, you can earn live tokens based on your working with us, the your exercise log, your goal setting, everything.
Right. Thank you very much for the demo. This was very interesting. And yeah, you mentioned the token launch. So would you like to share a bit more details about your roadmap and about the token launch?
Yes, definitely. So we are looking at the token launch in the second half of August. So we've just opened a round for pre-launch funding as well. We're looking for partners and funding, because we're trying to raise 1.5 CR for the same. And our some few, obviously 10 15 to 20% are reserved for the team. And we are planning to give away, it's the initial coin offering. So initial the price would be priced at something around $1 to point zero one to $0.1. So we are our advisors are still working on that. And we will be, so there are a lot of rewards. There are initial pricing for our initial users, for who join us at the pre-launch. We will be doing a lot of campaigns. We're also planning to launch. So there'll be a campaign that will be going live within a week or 10 days, where we will be giving a lot of offers to our early users to grab our tokens at a subsidized price, definitely. And they can then, obviously, after launch, when the prices go up, they can use it at our platform. They can even, stake it and use it for different purposes.
Right. And instead about the technical roadmap, is there any milestone that you're working on and that you already planned for this year?
Yes, we are looking for 10,000 users, that we can have it just before the launch itself. And once the launch goes, so by the end of 10th 2025, we are looking at more than 50,000 users on our platform. So that is how aggressively we want to move forward. And because that is only how the vision of LyfeLynk would come to picture, if the maximum users can be onboarded and maximum health data can be made available, then only it will be bringing the value that we are striving to bring.
Right. Thank you very much, Sylvia. And is there anything else you want to share with the community?
Just yeah, so keep looking at our Twitter page, at our Instagram handles, where we are putting in a lot of information about the new features that are coming in, the launch, the pre-launch sales, the rewards, and the community building that we're doing. Because without maximum people being onboarded, the mission, that vision of LifeLink would not be possible, and would not reach the heights that we're looking for it to reach. And to bring that revolution in the healthcare, we need support from all of you. And that is what we're looking at. That is why we are, partnering with different accounts, different KOLs, different hubs. And ICP ecosystem is very supportive and, helped projects to reach that vision. So let's do that. Let's bring ICP projects to the foray as well, and bring the decentralization to its maximum value.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sylvia. I wish you good luck with your roadmap because it's very ambitious. And guys, I will leave the link to LifeLink in the description so you can check out the product. And I will also leave the links to the social media so you can follow LifeLink for updates. And I think that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you want more interviews like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next episode. Thank you, Sylvia.
Thank you so much.